Hi guys, I'm Sugarberry and I'm back today again with another vintage toy haul for you.
Come in, sit down. Would you like a cookie?
I've been doing some thrifting again and I have a lot more toys to show you, so I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's just get right into it.
All right then.
The first toy that I got when I was out thrifting in this haul is a keeper. This is Michelle. Keepers were produced by Tonka between 1985 and 1992. And the Keepers line was really cool. I remember as a kid, I really loved them. I had one. So there was two different types. There was these ones that were more the hard body, bigger Keepers. And then there were the smaller ones, which I think I've shown you in a previous video. These are the smaller, softer ones that open at the back here. They're squishy. They're not a hard plastic like these ones are. These hard plastic ones, they all open somehow. And in order to open them, you need a key. So this is what Michelle's key looks like. Their key actually had their name on it. So you can see here it says Michelle on it. And they have a little spot where you can put the key to open it. So I'll open it. There, it's unlocked. Let's see what secrets are inside. And you can open it up, and voila! You can hide all kinds of stuff in there. I remember thinking when I was a kid, I thought it would be really cool to hide like money or like secret notes to your friends or whatever. It's such a cool thing. And I think the slogan for Keepers is secrets safe inside. I remember them singing that in the commercial.
Keepers, keeps it safe inside.
And so this is my first hard body keeper to add to my collection. I have 3 of the soft ones that I showed you earlier. But this one, Michelle, is from series 2. I think there were 3 different series. So Michelle is actually supposed to be a turtle. There was another version of her released in series 1, so the first series of Keepers that was released. Very similar to her, except I think it had shorter hair, not so many colors in the hair, and its name was Sheldon. But then in series 2, they decided to name it Michelle instead and change it up a little bit. She's in okay condition. She's got some scratches on her paint. She's dirty. Her hair needs some work as per usual. Yeah, you can see some of the paint is rubbed off on some of these symbols on her tortoise shell there. But still really cute, like such a cute toy with the beautiful purples, blues, and pinks. And look at her face there. She looks sleepy. Very cute. And like I said, the back opens and closes and you can hide things inside. It almost looks like her head is a little bit loose here. Like there's a gap there. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be tighter or not. Michelle came with a few different accessories. I already showed you she has her key that says Michelle on it. And she also came with a white frilly night hat, a pink neck warmer that covered her whole neck, the purple key that I just showed you. She came with a brush, a purple brush, and a key ring to hold the key, and a finder. So finders are these little guys that actually can fit inside them, and they're these little, I don't even know how to describe them, little plastic buddies that they each have, and they're all wearing glasses. And Michelle's finder was blue and pink. So I noticed when I picked her up that when I shake her, there's something inside. So and this is inside.
What is it?
I don't know.
So it's a little Keeper's keychain, which is really cool. I didn't know these existed. And this keychain is actually of Sheldon the turtle. It's not Michelle, it's Sheldon. And the reason I know that is because the little tuft of hair here is white and short. whereas Michelle's is long and has a few different colors in it. This keychain was released in 1988, and it's from what's called a Keeper's Keepsake pack. So they had different ones for all of the different characters, and each one had different accessories. So this one came with two other keychains. I think there was like a star and a moon or something like that. And also it came with a toothbrush and I believe a toothbrush holder in the pack, which is kind of cool. I guess it makes sense because it's supposed to be like a bedtime themed toy.
I understand.
Okay, so next toy. Actually, this whole grouping of toys I got all on the same day when I was out thrifting at the same thrift store, which is, I remember walking in thinking, oh, I really hope I find some My Little Ponies today.
Go ahead, make a wish.
And voila, there they were. I walked in and there was this big bag sitting there just full of ponies. That never happens.
How'd you do that?
The first pony that I got in this lot was Skylark. And Skylark is a G1 My Little Pony, which was released in 1988, so year 7. And Skylark is a princess brush and grow pony. So she's a princess because you can tell she's got this gem on her forehead. They all had that. And they all have really long hair with tinsel in it. And you know that she's a brush and grow pony because when you pull her tail, it gets really long. And then to shorten it again, you just grab her head and you just twist it. You go like that. There. Her tail's back to normal again. That was a lot of work.
It was worth it.
There were 4 of these Princess Brush and Grow ponies released in year 7. And this is the only year that they were released. There were other Brush and Grow ponies released in different years, but these were the only princess ones. And she's in good condition. Her gem here is a little bit scuffed up. You can see her name is Skylark, so she's got 2 birds. Skylark is another name for a type of bird. Her tail is really dry, but not too bad. I think I can probably fix that up nice. She's got some marks on her, like right there. I think I can get that off as well. A bit of dirt. And yeah, it's cool that her brush and grow mechanism actually works. Really pretty two-toned hair, purple and pink hair with pink tinsel in it. And Skylark would have originally come with a periwinkle colored or a periwinkle blue kind of colored comb, a pink brush, a light yellow I love you Brett for her hair, and a pink I love you Brett for her hair, and a white tail ribbon. The back card story, the US back card story for Skylark is kind of cute. She was out walking in the forest and she saw these 2 sparrows trying to build their nest. And she says, I'll help you. So she helped them and they finished their nest, and she looks at it and she goes, it needs something pretty. So she pulls a couple of ribbons from her hair and weaves them into the nest. And it was the most beautiful nest in all the land, apparently. So in return, the sparrows say, well, let's give you something pretty in return. And they give her a jewel to wear. Okay, my next toys. They also came in this My Little Pony lot. I'm just gonna spoil things and just tell you that everything else in this lot is My Little Pony. There's some G1s and some G3s, but I'll show you the G3s at the end. But I got baby Dibbles and Nibbles. Look how cute these guys are.
My goodness.
This is my first full set of twin baby ponies. I have a couple singles. I have Sniffles and I have Tumbleweed, but I don't have their twin partners. So this is the first twin set that I ever got. So this is Dibbles. She's the orange one. and Nibbles is the pink one. So you can see that the orange one has pink hair and the pink one has orange hair, so they go together really nice. They both have similar cutie marks. It's a duck with a bow tie, just in different colors. These girls were released in year 5, so 1986, and they were released in the newborn twins play sets. So each set of twins came with various baby themed accessories. These girls came with an aqua and yellow colored crib for them to sleep in, 2 rattles, 2 bear brushes. One was aqua colored and one was yellow. 2 bottles, 2 diapers in a box, and 2 pink ribbons for their tail. So these girls are actually in really good shape. I don't see a whole lot wrong with them. They're not missing any hair. I mean, as you can see, this one's got a braid in her hair and some sort of tie, and the hair's looking a little dry there, but I think they're gonna clean up really well. Like, this is a really good find. I'm so excited about this.
Well, you would be too.
Nibbles, she's got a yellow swan with blue bow tie, yellow hair, pink body. She's in good condition. She's got a few spots there, but I think I can get that off. There's one little spot on her wing here. Cute little blue eyes. And then Dibbles, who is orange, and she's got pink hair still. She's actually got the fading pink hair, according to my research, so hers is still nice and pink, which is fantastic.
That's great!
And her cutie mark is also a swan with a bow tie, but it is pink with a blue bow tie. And she's also in very similar condition to the other one. She's got a few little spots, but I think I can get those spots off. So the back card story with these girls, with Dibbles and Nibbles, is that early one morning there was a beautiful double rainbow in the sky, which marked the arrival, the birth of these girls. And then the next sentence talks about how they're too young to swim in the pond, and they're kind of sad about it. And then this swan swims by and says, "Hey, hop on my back, I'll take you for a ride." So they did, and they glided around the pond with this swan, and they had a great time. And then it also says on the back card that newborn twins like to laugh and play in their very special way, and they're twice the fun for everyone. That rhymes.
She's clever.
Okay, next pony in this lot that I got when I was out thrifting is Up, Up, and Away. It's from year 5, so 1986. She is a twice as fancy pony, and you can tell because her cutie mark covers her entire back and is not just limited to the back here, like most of them are. I really love twice as fancy ponies. I think they have that little extra, which I really like.
Oh, I love them.
And they all also have an extra cutie mark, little cutie mark, either on their cheek or on their forehead. And so Up, Up, and Away was one of 6 twice as fancy ponies released in year 5, so 1986. And I think I'm starting to get close to collecting them all, actually, when I think about it. So Up, Up, and Away came with a few accessories. She came with a green moon comb and a yellow tail ribbon. And she's in pretty good condition. She's in really good condition. Like I said, her hair is still pink. I do not see a whole lot of dirt, maybe a little bit on the bottom of her hooves there. She's got all of her hair. Her mane and her tail are in great condition. They just need a little bit of a spa day. Yeah, I am so happy with this find. The US back card story for Up, Up, and Away is that she was busy attaching balloons to baskets. And the other ponies were like, "Okay, what are you doing? What are you up to?" And she says, "It's a surprise." And when she was finally done attaching the balloons to the baskets, she told all the other ponies to hop in, and she blinked her eyes, and all of the I guess baskets with balloons on them went flying up in the air, floating up in the air. And then she wiggled her nose, and they all formed a circle, and they were all kind of spinning around each other and having a great time up in the sky in these baskets. Next pony that I got in this lot is Milky Way. And Milky Way is also a twice as fancy pony who was also released the same year, so year 5, 1986. She was released the same year as Up, Up and Away. She's got this pink body and silver stars, white hair with a blue streak in the mane, and she's a unicorn.
A unicorn!
And like I said, all of the twice as fancy ponies have an extra little symbol on their cheek or on their forehead. This one is on the cheek. Milky Way originally came with a blue butterfly brush and a pinkish purplish colored tail ribbon. And she's in okay condition. Her body is in great shape. Some of the stars are a bit rubbed off. They're not as sparkly as they could be, but overall, I think really good. There's a little spot on her cheek here, right near the cutie mark, that I think I can get off. She does have, if you look here, she's got tail rust.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna have to open her up and see what's going on inside there. I might have to replace the metal washer. She stands well. She's beautiful. So Milky Way's back card story is that her and her friend Crumpet, who is another little pony, were looking up in the sky. The sky was gray and they were kind of disappointed that it was a gray day. So Milky Way had an idea.
I know.
And she touched her unicorn to a puddle, and all of the raindrops suddenly burst into this arch of silver stars. And they could actually run on this arch. It was like almost kind of like a rainbow, like a path to another land or something. And they went running up on it and had a good time on it. And then as soon as all the clouds disappeared, they came back down. And then as the sun was going down, it was dusk. Milky Way tapped the path, or tapped the arch of stars with her unicorn again, and filled the sky with shooting stars. So I just wanted to make special mention of this shirt that I'm wearing here. This is a genuine vintage top. I think it's from the 80s. It looks like it's from the 80s. But the reason that I know it is vintage is because it was my mother-in-law's shirt. And she passed away a few years ago, which was really tough on both of us. She was a really kind and gentle woman. But this was at the back of her closet. I don't think she had worn it for a really long time. But when I saw it, I thought, wow, that brings back memories, because it's really sheer and it's got the stripes kind of diagonal across, this pink and this blue. I just love it. Okay, next toy is Lily. And Lily is a flutter pony from year 4. I already have Lily. Actually, I think this might even be my third one of her. So I did talk about her already in video number 12. So check out that video if you'd like to learn more about her and about flutter ponies in general. Although she is in better shape than the one I have in that video, because the one I showed you in video 12 actually has pen marks all over here.
Fiddle stars.
And this one is looking a little bit better, so I may have to keep her for my collection instead. We'll see. It does look like she has a bit of discoloration. She's missing some of the blush on her cheek here, but her hair could easily be fixed up. I believe she still has some factory curl in there, it looks like, so we'll see what happens when I give her a little bit of a cleaning. She's dirty. The thing I got is Baby Gusty. And Baby Gusty is a Betty by Eyes pony. She was released in year 4, so 1985. You'll hear, if you're part of the My Little Pony community, you know that many of us are not big fans of these Betty by Eyes ponies. When I say Betty Bye eyes, I mean their eyes open and close as you move them, kind of like, you know, those old dolls that you used to get. If you laid them down, their eyes would close, and sit them up, their eyes would open. Same concept. But most of us don't like them on the ponies. I think it looks a little creepy.
As much as I hate to agree with you, I agree with you.
It looks like they're really tired, which I guess makes sense because they are Betty Bye eyes ponies, but it also kind of makes them look sickly in a way. So I think their eyes are actually made of glass, but I think the brackets that kind of hold the eyes in are made of metal, and they're prone to rust. So sometimes you'll find these and their eyes will just be covered in rust, which looks extremely creepy. Yeah, but this is my first Gusty, my first baby Gusty, which is exciting. I'm a little sad.
Why?
Because her horn, her unicorn, is broken off. I've seen other people on YouTube sculpt new horns, so that may be something that I'll venture into eventually. I don't feel confident in my ability to do that, but we'll see. Other than that, she's in pretty good shape. I think she's a bit yellowed, but her hair has this green color with red stripe in it and a green tail. Her cutie mark is these 3 little maple leaves, which a lot of people, like Canadians like myself, we identify with, because that is our symbol on our Canadian flag. So a lot of us, well, I shouldn't say a lot of us because I don't know, but I immediately think of Canada when I see this pony. Canada or Christmas because of the color scheme.
You're so full of hot air.
There's also an adult Gusty. There's also a baby Gusty that is not a Betty Bye eyes Gusty. She just has the regular eyes, but I think she was only released exclusively in Europe. The baby Gusty came with a purple high chair, a yellow tray on the high chair, a bib with a heart on it, a baby bottle, a duck pull toy that's got a little string on it and wheels so you could pull it around, a necklace that says baby on it, a diaper in a box, and a purpley pink duck comb. And apparently Baby Gusty was in the 80s My Little Pony and Friends cartoon.
I'll wink up there and show her.
So the US back card story for Baby Gusty is that she decided she wanted to rake up all the fall leaves into a huge pile for her mom as a surprise. So she did, and the mountain became so big that it piled right up to the rainbow in the sky. And then she thought, okay, I'm gonna take a break, I'm tired. So she went running and jumping and landed in the middle of this giant pile of leaves that she had accumulated, and the leaves blanketed all of Ponyland. And then she thought, oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that because now I've ruined this mountain that I wanted to surprise my mom with. How am I going to, remake this mountain quickly? And then she saw her mom kind of peeking around behind a tree with a little twinkle in her eye. And so Mom Gusty came running, and she ran and jumped into the pile as well. And the two of them played together in the leaves and had a great time together. The next thing that I got while I was at the thrift store in this same haul was this. This is My Little Pony Baby Buggy from 1984, I believe. Yes, so year 3. So this would have originally come with baby cuddles when it was released in 1984. And it also came with other accessories as well. So it came, like I said, with baby cuddles. There was a little pillow and a little blanket, and each of the pillow and the blanket both were pink with a really cute design on them, and they had lace trim around them. And it came with, like I said, baby cuddles herself, a rattle, a bottle, a diaper, a lavender bear brush, and then there's a hole right here where an umbrella was attached. It's a pink umbrella that also had frilly kind of lace around it. It also came with white lace that was on an elastic that you could put around the edge of the baby buggy as well. And then on top of the umbrella was this little pink plastic heart with long purple ribbons that came off of it. So it was really cute set. It's in pretty good condition. Like you can see, it's missing a lot of things. It might even be missing the pull or the handle.
My mouth won't do as it's told.
And like I said, it's missing the umbrella and all the accessories. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a little bit yellowed, especially inside. I can see there's some yellowing going on. But really cute white basket with these light purple wheels and pink flower inserts in the center of each wheel, little hearts surrounding the pink flowers. Really adorable. I'll just put a baby pony in there. You can kind of get the effect. She's a little small for this. Really cute. Okay, so the next couple of toys are both G3 ponies. And like I said in a previous video, I'm not actively trying to collect G3 ponies. I much prefer G1. That's my absolute favorite. But if I get them in a lot along with some G1s, then I definitely keep them. I'm not going to get rid of them. So I got these two G3 ponies in this lot. So this is, I don't know a lot about G3, just FYI, so I'm probably gonna read a lot of this information. So this is Golden Delicious. Like I said, she's a G3 pony. And she was released both in 2004 with the Perfectly Ponies line and in 2005 with the Seaside Celebration line. I believe this is from the 2005 Seaside Celebration line because her forelock here is a light, almost a white, off-white, light yellow color, whereas the 2004 one had a darker yellow streak. If she is the 2005 Seaside Celebration release, she would have come with floral swimwear, a pink and yellow flower to put in her hair, a turtle, like a little turtle buddy, a hot pink surfboard, a hot pink frisbee, and 3 hair beads to put in her hair, and a white flower brush. And as you can probably tell already, she's got a lot of marks on her. She's dirty, she needs a good scrub. Her hair's in good condition. Yeah, I like that it's got different colored streaks in her hair. She's got pink, really light pink, white or off-white, and then yellow. Her eyes are green with the little pink heart in there. And her cutie mark is only on one side. I don't know if is that a G3 thing? That must be a G3 thing to have the cutie mark only on one side. And it is a pink heart with a yellow apple in the middle. And then they have an extra little heart on their hoof here. But like I said, yeah, she's got spots all over her. So she's gonna take a little bit of effort to clean, but that's okay. She's going in my collection regardless.
Fine with me.
And then, like I said, the other G3 pony I got here is Sky Wishes, and she is from 2004. And she's a really popular pony. She was first released in 2004 as part of the Perfectly Pony assortment. And then she was re-released a total of 8 times in the same pose over the years, apparently. That's what I read online. I honestly don't know if this is the first release or the 8th release. I have no idea. I didn't dig into it that much. But she has this pink body and pink and purple hair and mane. And the another thing about these G4 ponies, they tend to have harder plastic bodies, and they're a little bit more pearlized in general, I find. Like they're a little bit shimmery, kind of shiny almost. She's got a really cute cutie mark actually. It's a little kite and a little butterfly. And her eyes are green. And again, the cutie mark is only on one side, but she does have an extra little heart on one of her legs. Okay, you guys, that is all for today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thank you once again for watching. I really appreciate all of your support, all of your likes, your comments, etc. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.